Let's review. Actually, here's a big one, folks. And yeah, we're catching up on content for one day. I know, it's kind of amazing. But this is pretty huge. It's how Anthropic works internally. And this was, I picked this up on one of their chats. They were talking about how they work internally. And it's crazy what they do internally. Meaning, more than half the company basically vibe codes. They really prioritize their vibe coding time, or their sort of side quests, is what they call it. They prioritize side quests throughout the entire company. They encourage the team to side quest and try ideas with the technology, vibe code concepts out, and then they're actually kind of judged on their creative concepts with the technology of the company's platform. But that sort of encouragement of vibe coding, encouragement of trying out the ideas, and sort of going in fast succession of that. That's coming from the top. That's coming from, yeah, the companies that we see as the big chess movers moving the large pieces. That's what they're promoting. That's the innovation mechanism in the wheel, and it's not complicated. It's very easy. And your company could be jumping on to that exact kind of thinking right now. You need some, I put you in a little bit of a sandbox. I'd do that on Replit. I would. No, I'm not a cloud guy. I know it's bad. Technically, I am a cloud guy. I mean, it's in Replit somewhere. All the different models are in Replit, and Replit kind of throws them into play, and then also brings its own models to organize and do things. However, whatever. All I know is that you could put that innovation in play. You could pull Replit in with a structured program, and boom, you could do all kinds of innovation and ideas, and see what would possibly be possible with the context of the business, with the creative vibe of what vibe coding could provide, and then with the prototyping of Replit, you could build out those ideas, and you could get them into play really quickly. Could you get them at surface level production and out to the customer right away? No. But could you test out concepts? Yeah. You could test out concepts. And then you could get things closer to, oh my gosh, we could actually implement these things. You know what I mean? You got to get all the other pieces in play. But the fact that we're not innovating like they are should be bothersome. Because it means by the time you start to innovate like them, you're 3 years behind. Let it go another 2 years. Can you let the fact that you don't do any movement like that on innovation for another 12, 16, 24, 36 months? Oh my gosh. No. You know what I mean? And they do that, 12 months of the year. You can't even do it for 1 month, you know? Oh man, you got to go faster. Got to go faster. You got to jump in it. You got to, I mean, so many ways to do it. So many ways to do it without it sort of, ripping out whatever perceived nose that you have. You're missing the arc of innovation that so many companies are seeing right now. Yeah, cloud's at a big advantage because they can. Anthropic's at a big advantage. Sure, OpenAI can do the same thing, right? Any company sort of leveraging that acceleration, they can do that. Well, why can't we do it? Why can't any company do the same? They can. They need the right tools and they need the right mindset, and that mindset needs to grow. Well, for people first have to find it, and claim it. But man, that's the. It was refreshing to hear. It was refreshing to hear sort of the accelerated mindset of let's work on the side quest. Let's work on ideas that you think are pretty cool, you know? Because everything that we see in Cloud now that we think is, brilliance was the brilliance of ideas on the side. They were concepts. They were vibe coded what ifs. They were jokes on a Saturday, and now it's Cowork. It's Claude Code. It's Adobe and Claude. You know what I'm saying? It's Dispatch. It's these things that we're seeing. You must go faster. You must go faster. You must embrace. You must break things. You must fall down and get back up. Thanks for the review.